Today we're going to be talking about finding the volume of a rectangular prism. In 7th grade, you'll actually find volume of pyramids and other types of prisms, but this year we only stick to rectangular prisms. You actually also did this in 5th grade, so it's review. So this is an example of a rectangular prism, and so is this. This is another rectangular prism, but if you notice, this one is broken up into what we call unit cubes. And so volume is measured in cubic units. So this particular one is 6 cubic units in volume. And volume just means the amount of space inside of a 3D object. So if we were to imagine this is a fish tank and think about how much can fit inside of this fish tank, that's the volume. Like I mentioned, it is measured in cubic units. So when you see this little 3 on the end of an answer, that means that the units are cubic units. You'll remember from area that it's square units, and we put a little 2, but for volume, we put the little 3. When you get your STAAR chart on the day of STAAR, you're going to be given a formula for this, but it's a little bit confusing because the formula is V equals capital B times H. So the V obviously stands for volume. A lot of people think that the B stands for base, but that's confusing because it really doesn't. The big B is the area of the base. So when you see this shaded part down here, that's big B, the area of the base. So the base of this prism is a rectangle. And so we could find the area of that rectangle by multiplying the length times the width. So length times width can give us area of the base. But we're not done. So that's just big B. When big B is right next to the H, that means we multiply them. So whatever we get when we multiply the length and the width, we multiply that, times the height. So here's the height. So that's why we typically just tell y'all on the STAAR chart, get rid of that formula. Use the formula you used in 5th grade, which was length times width times height. That's just easier to remember. Multiply length times width times height. If you think it's base times height, you might just multiply 2 numbers together. And to find volume, we've got to be multiplying 3 different numbers. The little b in the area formula, that is base. So base times height is how we find the area of a rectangle. Volume is length times width times height. Go ahead and try your practice problems.